All right, so I'm going to try something different. I'm going to watch a trailer. I just went on IMDb to look up information on an episode of my podcast that I'm working on. I'm going to be recording today. And I saw on IMDb on the front page, there's a trailer for a film called The First Omen. Is that? Let me see. Hold on. Yes, The First Omen. A young American woman is sent to Rome to begin a life of service to the church. Anyway, so I have not watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it and give my reaction to this trailer. Let's see. I'm assuming this is a prequel to the Omen films about the woman that I believe she got pregnant. Was it a nun? I don't remember. I have not seen Omen in a long time. But last time I saw it was 2 years ago. It is one of not my favorites, but it is up there. It is one of the good ones, the better ones. The remake was a carbon copy remake of the original. I remember with was it Liev Schreiber in it? I don't know. I could be wrong. Anyway, I don't think I like the remake because there was no purpose for the remake, in my opinion. But let's see if this is a prequel to The Omen. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Sometimes these trailers, I have to talk during it. Most of the times, these trailers are giving away everything. So, uh, I wonder. Yes, this is a prequel, The First Omen. Okay, well, that was a nothing. All right, for some reason I was talking and it stopped recording. That's interesting. So anyway, I looked up the director, more information about this. So it says a young American woman is sent to Rome to begin a life of service to the church, but encounters a darkness that causes her to question her faith and uncovers a terrifying conspiracy that hopes to bring about the birth of an evil incarnate. See, I have a problem reading that off the bat. But let me finish with the trailer. The trailer, like, that was nothing. It was short. Like, I saw another film prior to this, which was I was watching on Amazon. There's a trailer with the Emma Roberts film, and I really like Emma Roberts. I think she's a really talented actress. I think she should be much bigger than she actually is in Hollywood right now. Don't know what the problem is. And I also like her father. He was a phenomenal actor. So I like her. I think she should be bigger. So I was watching this movie, and the guy looked like Paul Dano, so I watched the trailer. I didn't watch the movie. So I'm watching the trailer, and it's like 3 minutes long, and it tells you the whole entire film. From setup to just everything. Everything. I was like, I started laughing so hard, and I'm like, why the fuck would they do this? Why do they do this? Because they do it all the time. So that's what I was worried about with The First Omen. So you get nothing. It looks decent, but just that made me think, I don't know. It looked decent. Let me look it up. So I came to this, read this, then I went to the director, Arkasha Stevenson. Now, it's a female director. Now, I'm not going to criticize it because it's a female director, because I think there are very talented female directors out there. Patty Jenkins did the first Wonder Woman. That was great. I don't have a problem with that. The woman that did Pet Sematary, or the director of Pet Sematary, was a woman. She did a really good job with that movie. There's a lot of great. Catherine Bigelow that did The Hurt Locker. She's a good. There's a lot of talented female directors out there. So I don't have a problem with her being a female director. I have a problem with her being included as a writer, because it does say she's a writer. See, writers is Tim Smith, Arkasha Stevenson, and Keith Thomas. So I looked up Tim Smith, and he's a producer, not really a writer. He produced a show that she was on, so maybe they're working buddies. Channel Zero is a show that she directed an episode on, I believe. Yeah, see, Channel Zero. So they work together, and they probably work together. Did he do Briar Patch too? No, just Channel Zero. and the Joshua Ford Thompson and the brand new cherry flavor. So they worked on two things together. So they might want to. They might have watched this or came up with the idea to make a prequel to The Omen. Like, wouldn't it be interesting to find out what happened to that mother? And then that's where my brain went to. Oh, I already know. So if these two are not really writers, which they're not, because she's written four shorts and they look like they suck. 6.9 and 4.9. Okay, and then he wrote nothing prior to this. This is the only thing he's written, the first Omen. So they came up with the concept. They pitched this, and they were like, "We'll do a prequel to The Omen about this woman." And then that line right here that says, "She's about to begin her life. She's sent to Rome." Okay, so maybe she didn't. That's what the whole thing's gonna be. They're gonna send this girl from Spain to Rome, I'm assuming, or some other country to Rome, and she doesn't want to do it. She wants to be free, but her parents are religious zealots, and so they sent her off to become a nun. But she doesn't want to be a nun, and she gets possessed somehow. Maybe she witnesses a seance that these priests and nuns are doing because they're not really Catholic, or they're pretending to be Catholic, but really they're satanic, or they're into this denomination of Christianity that wants to bring about the end of times and the birth of the devil incarnate. I don't have a problem with the way she's directing it. I don't have a problem with the cinematography. It looks decent from the 1 minute we get. It looks interesting enough. I have a problem with that word, but encounters a darkness that causes her to question her faith. So I'm assuming that she's going to see something or that's going to cause her that, or I don't know what they're going to do, but it already seems like that's what the movie is going to be mostly about. It's not about the demons coming. It's that these people or religion are, they're religious people that are zealots and they want to control your life, and that you want to go out and have fun and have a good time and have random sex with the guy that is end up being the devil. And it's a religion trying to hold you down from enjoying yourself, but it's because the religion is, I don't know. It feels so fucking predictable what's gonna happen with this. After seeing the fucking trailer, reading this, you know. But I have a problem with that. But that questions her faith. I have a problem with that. The fact that they're not really writing much, and that the real writer is this guy, Keith Thomas, who wrote The Vigil and Firestarter. He directed Firestarter, but he wrote The Vigil. So directed Firestarter. I haven't seen Firestarter. I heard it was shit. The ratings looked like it was shit, but you know that doesn't necessarily mean anything. But on IMDb, if the rating's bad, it's real bad, because IMDb gives movies way too high scores. But bad movies, they're accurate. They're fucking shit. If you see anything under a fucking 5 or 6, maybe under a 6, is shit. And this one, The Vigil's a 5.8. See, that's between a 6. It might, okay. Maybe it's good, but it looks decent, and it looks like he's the one that writes supernatural things. A man providing an overnight watch to a deceased member of his former Orthodox Jewish community finds himself opposite a malevolent entity, and the right director. See, this guy wrote something about maybe a Dybbuk box, and from the and it seems interesting. I think I saw this trailer and I liked it. I wanted to see the movie and I never saw it. So I'm going to watch this to see with an Orthodox Jewish twist. Okay. I don't know why that's a tagline. Like, I don't know. Anyway, so this guy knows this. He made and they went to this guy they hired him to write this. Let's see. What else has he written? Oh, that's all he's written. He's directed 8 things, and he's only written these 3. So, and the one coming up. So I don't know. And this one's a short. You can't find anything on this one. So I don't know. It seems like they pitched this idea. They hired him to be the writer, and they injected their shit. And it's going to be about, you know, how the patriarchy is bad, Catholicism's evil, and that's what I feel from it already. Just not even from the trailer though. That's hilarious. I'm just looking at the names and seeing that they've not done anything really. That the guy's a producer. She's a producer. She's a director. She hasn't directed much. And that's not knocking her. It looks decent. You know. I don't know who this actress is. Bill Nye, isn't it? Who's this actress? Is this her, Nell, or is it Sonia? I don't know which one it is. No, not her. She must be the nun. This one, Nell. Born 1999. Britain, her parents. That's her, I guess. What has she done? But then again, what's irrelevant what she's done because she's just an actress and she's just, you know, gonna be acting. That's it. I mean, like, big deal. Not much either. But I don't know if this is her or not. So whatever, we'll see. But she's just an actress. She looks okay in the part of what she's supposed to do. You know. Anyway, the trailer. I'm happy that it wasn't a long fucking trailer that gives away the whole movie. It was a short 1 minute thing that tells you nothing really, except for that is the prequel to the Omen. It's the looking up the names and looking up the things they worked on before, and then going, I already know what this is gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be down with the patriarchy, whatever. And you know what? I now understand they don't. There's probably not that many fans of the Omen. Like I said, I like the original. Haven't seen it in a long time. Never thought of remaking it or doing anything like that or doing a prequel to it. Somebody watched it and they wanted to do a prequel to it because they probably saw that scene. Maybe they just saw that scene and then they watched the movie. I don't know what happens in Hollywood. But anyway, whatever. I don't know. I will pay to see that because you know what's funny is that Hollywood likes to placate people online to go and push an agenda, right? But the people that they're catering to and pushing the agenda to, they don't even go see the fucking thing most of the time. And the other people that like everything, that they just like every movie because they can't really sit down and be critical and think whatever the fuck what's being presented to them. They just feed me, which is what Disney was doing to a bunch of people. Feed me, just give me shit, content, not film, content. So these people like everything. They pay for nothing. They don't pay for Disney Plus. They don't pay for Netflix. They don't pay for Amazon Prime. They don't pay for any of the apps. Nothing. They download everything illegally for free. And I'm not promoting them to. I'm not promoting anyone to do that. I'm saying this is what they do. They don't go to the movies. They lie and they say they go to the movies. They don't. Anyway, they get all their content for free. So you're not getting any money from these people that you're just placating to. And there's a lot of them out there. And you know what? They get angry when you criticize things. But guess what? I pay to criticize things. I pay. And I will pay to go see this stupid fucking movie. Because now I think it's going to be a piece of shit. The more I think about it, I think, oh, it's going to be a piece of shit. Sorry. Hopefully it proves me wrong. Hopefully it has nothing to do with that. And it's a straightforward film about a girl who wants to become a nun. Or I guess it seems like she's being pushed into it. Because not even from a young age does she want to be a part of it. And then all of a sudden, you know, she becomes possessed. It should be a story where the girl wants to become a nun, and then she gets seduced by something evil that sees something in her that they can manipulate to make her into possess her. And you know, because that looks like she's possessed too at one point. So I don't really know what's going on here. Maybe after he had sex with her, she becomes possessed because I don't know. Maybe it's also about sex. Who knows? Anyway, I will see this movie just so I could talk shit about it. If it is what I think it is, then I could say I told you so and be right. If not, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go see the movie. I'm going to pay to go see it. I'm going to sit there by myself probably. And I'm going to watch this and I'll let you know what it's like at the end of it all. Anyway, so that's that. Remember, if you like this video, remember to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about this trailer. And what do you think about my theory? Am I right? Do you think I'm right on the right side? Just by looking at their resume, seeing that these two are listed as writers and they've really not written anything. And the other guy who wrote something and directed another movie, he's the one that looks like he has the talent because he did his own movie and it looked pretty good. And then they decided to hire him to write this shit. Or maybe he had the idea. Maybe they're all friends and it was his idea to do it and they went aboard and they pitched it and they all made it together like that. I don't know. But it just has, after seeing that and seeing that they haven't done much, I'm like, I feel like this is going to be woke shit. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.